Hola, mi gente. It's your girl here for another talk on self-love, self-first. I got something on my mind. You ever been around folks who like to play victim after they done started the bullshit? Let's talk about it. What does that have to do with self-love, self-first, baby? So, let's just say this. If you're around a bunch of folks who like to play victim, for example, people who like to be loud, shit starters, troublemakers, problem makers instead of problem solvers, be aware of them. Be aware of them because that's their norm. That's how they like to get attention. So now, what does this have to do with self-love, self-first? Because when you're on a journey of being your best self, people around you notice that. You got a lot of people who they'll respect you for putting in that work. They do. There's a lot. It's more of those than the others. And then you got the others. They're actually inside, they're really not okay with themselves. So when they come around you, because you shining so bright, living life, well, you don't let things bother you. You handle your business. You show up when you need to show up. And you bounce on them when you need to bounce. You understand? So the thing with them is they watch you and they're trying to be that flavor just like you. And what people don't understand is that a true self-lover, a person who self-loves themselves, self-first, there's work to be done. It's levels to it. You understand? And can't nobody try to put you down when you done worked yourself up. Like, what we doing here? Is there jealousy around? Do I smell jealousy? Like, let that go. Let that go. No need to be jealous. There's room for everybody. That's why we're all here. Hello? So, I want to remind you to stand on your throne again. Because whenever you have a person around you who's a troublemaker, loudmouth, constantly arguing, constantly creating turmoil, constantly creating that negative energy, but they think that they're not. Let's bring light to that part. They think that they're not. Ignore them. Don't feed into their energy. Let them be. Let them go. Only deal with them if necessary. If you don't need to deal with them, stand clear, stand away. Because those people, in my eyes, are considered vampires. Vampires are people who come around you and they see that good juju in you. They see that good vibe in you. They see that good energy in you. And they want to be somewhat like that or like you. And they can't. They got to create their own. But what they don't understand is that everyone is given different deck of cards to play with. What's in my life ain't in yours. And what's in your life is not in mine. It's called individual. Everyone has something different. You know, different life to live, different lessons to learn, different responsibilities. Let me just remind you though, at the end of the day, it always comes out to the same lesson though. Let's talk about that part. It's always the same lesson. You understand? And it ends up being self-love, self-first. Take care of yourself. Eat well. Take care of yourself. Be kind to people. Be joy. Be compassionate. But a lot of people ain't ready for that. They think that that's weakness. They think that smiling is a weakness. And it's not. Do I look weak? Absolutely not. Hello? Message. I get excited. I'm not sorry. I was going to say I'm sorry, but I'm not. You know why? Because if I wasn't me, I wouldn't be able to come on here and give you guys that inspiration, that motivation to stick it all through. Like, stay focused. Believe in yourself. You understand? You don't need nobody to tell you who you are. Just wake up in the morning and embrace yourself. You understand? It's very natural and it's very simple. However, let's get back to those people who like to cause chaos. Leave them right there in the mud. Leave them in their own mud. Walk away. Don't pay attention. Don't feed into it. Don't even go back and forth with them. If anything, you know what you're supposed to do? Show them love. Show them more love. It doesn't take anything away from you. It really doesn't. You understand? You got to be able to have a balance within yourself. And that balance is being able to deal with people who are good and being able to deal with people who are bad. Because they're everywhere. Everyone has the same choice how they want to live their life. And if there's people who want to live their life great and good and honorable, kudos to you. Beautiful. This is the reason why the sun shines every single day for people like us. You understand? However, then you have that other group of people who knows what they're going through. And it doesn't matter. That's not your fight. You understand? That's theirs. So when you see someone like that, just know that they're representing themselves, who they are, the knowledge they have, the level of life that they're on, their growth, their maturity, their immaturities, their stress. You understand? And maybe they don't know how to get past that. But again, that's not your fight. So, be kind to yourself. Don't be screaming out, no, I wish you would. Don't do it. Because what you're doing is you're developing that negativity within yourself in order for you to say something negative to others. And let me tell you something. I have witnessed people that I have definitely let them sit where they need to sit in their own mud. And they've come back to me and they've apologized because they grew up and they realized that what they were doing was absolutely wrong. It was immature and it was unnecessary. And besides, I'm a keeper. So if you're doing stuff to push me away, that's on you. You lose out on having me around because I'm not going to stick around for that. And you shouldn't either. Okay? Self-love, self first at all times, baby. That's just the bottom line. Every single day, all day. You're ciao.